In a world full of noise, chaos, and constant distractions, how do you stay focused on what God has called you to do? Today, we're diving into the power of spiritual focus, consistency, and divine discipline to help you walk boldly in your God-given purpose. Because when you fix your eyes on God, everything else starts to make sense. Focus is more than just paying attention. It's a spiritual discipline. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2 says, "Fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith." Why? Because what you focus on shapes your future. When Peter stepped out of the boat in Matthew 14, he walked on water not because of his own strength, but because his eyes were locked on Jesus. But the moment he looked at the storm, he began to sink. That's how life works. When we fix our eyes on Jesus, we rise. When we focus on the storm, we sink. The enemy uses distraction to detour your destiny, but God uses focus to drive you into your calling. Now, let's talk about consistency, because motivation can get you started, but it's consistency that gets you across the finish line. Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." That's a promise. Not if you go viral, not if everyone claps for you, but if you don't give up. God doesn't always move in lightning bolts. Sometimes he works through quiet obedience, small steps, simple faith, daily discipline. Here are 3 biblical keys to help you stay spiritually focused. Number 1. Start your day with God. Psalm 5:2-3 says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. Let God speak before the world does." Number 2. Renew your mind daily. Romans 12:2 tells us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." What are you feeding your soul with? Focus flows from what you meditate on. And number 3, surround yourself with the right people. Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." You need people who push you toward purpose, not distractions. Here's the truth. God honors focused faith. Joseph stayed focused through betrayal, through prison, and God raised him up at the right time. David stayed focused, even when hiding in caves, and God still made him king. And Jesus, he stayed focused on the cross for the joy set before him. You are that joy, so don't give up. Don't let distractions win. Don't let a moment of weakness stop a lifetime of purpose. Philippians 3:14 says, "I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." Your destiny is worth the discipline. Your calling is worth the consistency, and God's plan is worth your full attention. If this message encouraged you today, share it with someone who needs that same reminder. Drop a comment if you're ready to stay focused on what God has called you to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back next week for more biblical motivation to help you walk in your purpose and power.